All right, we're already in it for our day 2 of our Mobility May Strong Inside and Out programming. Starting off, because this is our first week and we are introducing all these movements, we're going to keep our effort to about 60% or level 6 if you're on the RPE scale, or if you're looking at RIP. If you're looking at the RIR scale, that's your reps in reserve. So once you've hit your set, your reps in reserve, you could do about 4 more. Okay, so let's dive in. We're gonna use dumbbells today, and then on this last one, the hanging knee raises, I am gonna hang off of my bar today. If you don't have access to a pull-up bar, then you're just going to be doing some ab work on the floor. Okay, let's go over what we're gonna be doing with our dumbbells. So we're gonna start off with some deadlifts. I'm probably gonna hold 30s for this one. I have a good variety of different dumbbells, so I'm gonna kind of use all of those today. So I'm gonna hold my 30s, and I'm gonna do 2 sets of 6 to 8 reps. Because I have to pick up those dumbbells first into my hips and then I hinge, I'm essentially going to be doing an RDL where you keep your hips up a little bit higher. But what I am going to do is kind of bend my knees a little bit more and sit into it just so I am able to target the butt a little bit more. So I'm kind of doing a glute focused dumbbell deadlift. After I'm done with one set, I'm going to rest for about 90 seconds and then I'm going to go through a second set. Then I'm going to swap out my dumbbells here for a half kneeling shoulder press. I'm going to come down to one knee. Whatever knee is down, that is the arm that is doing the work. I'm going to shoot for 8 reps there. Make sure you hit both sides. And then I'm going to grab a little bit lighter dumbbells, just lay on the floor and hit a chest fly with those dumbbells. All right. Going on to our next superset, we're going to do a kickstand RDL. So I know we're doing a deadlift up here, but this one we're going to really single out one leg. And this one I really want you to feel the glute. So with your kickstanded RDL, you're going to make sure that that other little leg that's behind you is literally there for a kickstand. You're working your front leg. So when you deadlift back, those hips should stay nice and square and deadlift back just like you would if your feet were together. So load up that front leg. All your weight should be on there. Most of your weight should be on there, but you're still deadlifting the same. So there shouldn't be any twisting or opening up. I'm going to hit 8 reps on each side there. And then I'm going to grab actually furniture sliders for this one. And I'm going to do hamstring slides. If you have a stability ball, that one is a good one to have your heels up on the stability ball. You're laying on the ground, bridge up so your hips are in the air. And then you're just going to pull those heels underneath your body for hamstrings. So we are hitting a lot of hammy backside today and then more shoulders, chest and shoulders. Then once we're done, we're going to go to that hanging knee raise. Again, I'm going to hang off of the bar. I do want to show that one just because I do like the ab movement, but also we don't hang very much. We don't use our grip a whole lot. So I just like that variety for this program. Okay, let's grab all of our dumbbells. Let's warm up. I'm going to warm up with 20s and then I'll grab my 30s for my actual set. So warming up. Quick reminder. We're going to have those hands glued to our thighs. We're wrapping our shoulder blades around, feet are under my hips. And then from here, we're starting at the top and we're going to hinge the butt back. And then once my hands get to about my knees, I'm going to bend my knees just a little bit, not forward. I'm still sitting into it just to really load up the hammies and the glutes. And then I'm going to squeeze my butt as I come through. So I'm just going to go 6 here. So keep it tall. And then right here, I'm going to kind of bend. Here's 2. So keeping the hips high. And then right here, I'm just going to kind of sit into it. 3, 4, 5, one more. Keep the hips high, hands are about the knees, and then just barely sitting into it. All right, I'm gonna grab those 30s. All right, I'm ready for my first set. Reminder, when I pick these up, I still wanna try to keep good form, right? I don't wanna pick these up all sloppy. So I'm gonna really use my legs. And I'm going to go thumbless. So I'm going to grab these and have my whole fingers all on one side. So here, I'm kind of squatting, picking them up. Feet are under my hips. Shoulder blades are wrapped around. Same thing. Loading up hamstrings. And then just getting a little bit of a glute action here. Just 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. I'm going to go 2 more. 7. 1 more. And there's 8 coming all the way down. Okay, I'm going to set my timer. Rest for 90 seconds. Grab some water. Just a quick reminder, if you are using a barbell, I want them to be more of a conventional deadlift. So you're starting from the floor, picking them up and setting them back down. That is 1 rep. Because I'm not going to tap the floor with these dumbbells. They're like 5 inches from the ground. I probably could, but I'm not going to. But when you have plates on the bar, you know, the plate is this far from the ground. So, all right, time is up. Second set for our deads. All right, picking up with that good form. Again, I'm going thumbless. From here, shoulder blades are set. Okay, hinging. And then that slight little bend. Halfway, here's 5. 2 more. 7, and last one, and there's 8. All right, these 30s can go back. Again, I'm kind of using a wide range of dumbbells today. So we have our half kneeling overhead press. Whatever knee is down, that's the arm that's doing the work. And then I'm going to use my 10s. I'm just going to lay on the floor for a chest fly. 1 set of each. All right, here we go. I'm going to start on my non-dominant side. So left leg is down, other leg is up, and I'm going to make sure I'm staying nice and tall so I'm not like leaning at all. Going to 8. 4, 5, 6, nice and controlled, 7, and 8. Other side. Pressing up. Make sure too, you're not just like sitting into the hip. Keep the hip bone square. I think this is 3, 4, halfway, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shoulders were poppy. All right, we're grabbing those a little bit heavy or a little bit lighter weights. Just rolling over onto your back. All right, pressing those dumbbells straight up. We are working the chest fly. So we're gonna make sure that we're staying in the range of the chest, not up in the shoulders and coming way out here. Ouch. Keep everything pulled down. Press back up. Opening up, and then when I come together, I'm thinking about leading with my pinkies on the way up. Nice soft bend in the elbow. 3, 4, 5. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really not even touching the ground. 6, halfway. We're going to 12. 7, 8. That lower end is tough. 9. If you have access to a cable or even just a machine, I forgot what number I'm on. I'm gonna say 9. This is 10. But holding that tension longer with the machine or a cable is way better. All right, let's go 1 more. So if you have access to, again, the cable or an actual chest fly machine, I like those. Okay, we're done with our upper body superset. Now we're gonna switch back to our lower body superset. Again, kickstand RDL, and then a hamstring slide, which I'm gonna use furniture movers. If you have a stability ball, use that. If you have hardwood floor, you can use your socks, you can use a washcloth, something like that, that's slidey. All right, I'm gonna change out some weights. Okay, so I brought my 30-pound dumbbell back out. We just need 1, and then furniture sliders. Okay, with our kickstand deadlift, we are going to hold the weight in the same side that we're working. So whatever leg is in front, we're gonna hold that dumbbell in that same side. Let's focus on our setup really quick. With your working leg, I just want you to kickstand this leg back. My knee is still pretty much squared up to my thigh that I'm working. So literally kickstand, think kickstand from a bike. So let me switch to this side now. You're working this front leg. We're gonna have our dumbbell here. I still want you to think about you're doing a deadlift like we just did. Send that butt back, really push through this heel and send the butt forward. So you're getting that big squeeze here. My spine stays nice and long. If anything, I would say, do I wanna say crunch? The only reason why I would say to not crunch is because I feel like it's gonna end up going more in the spine versus sending the butt back. And then when you come forward, you're almost like curling that butt in. I'm going to say for the majority of folks, keep your spine long, because you should feel leg, not your back. You are doing a lot of back extension today. So just be mindful of that. If you're feeling it too much in your back, lessen your weight. Okay, let's grab this dumbbell. I'm going to start on my left leg, is doing the work. Kickstanding the right leg. So here, I'm starting at the top, nice and tall. Now I'm going to send that butt back. So my spine is long here, but then as I come up, I'm almost like I'm initiating the squeeze with my butt. And you can see when I get to the top, I'm not up super tall. So it's more of the squeeze with the butt and then crunching here through the belly. Okay, so again, here's number 2. Stick that tush out here, and then I'm going to squeeze to come in. Sticking it out. Okay, I'm going to say it's 3, 4, 5, 6, let's go 2 more. 7, and 8. Okay, let's switch to the other side. I'm going to face forward this time. Kickstanded leg is back. I'm doing a thumbless grip with my hip bones. Let's look at this. With my hip bones, they are going to stay forward. So as I'm hinging, I'm sending my butt back, staying nice and long, just like I would if I had 2 feet underneath me. Okay. There's 2. We're going to 8. 3, I always feel my right side way more. There's 4, I definitely feel glute. 5, 6, 7, one more. And 8. All right, we're done with that one. Okay, furniture slides. I'm gonna actually see if I could do them on here. It might be too, I can do them, but it's ideally you want to be on a slippery surface. Let's try it. Okay, if you are doing this version, whether it's with washcloths or furniture movers, it's pretty intense. So if you need to keep the butt lower to the ground, that is fine. Ideally, we want to drive the hips up as we curl under. Okay, I'm gonna say that's 4. I did 2 with my butt low, 2 with my butt high. We're shooting for 12. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My butt's starting to go low. That's okay. 11, 12. Finish on the eccentric, and you can rest. If you need to alternate, so let's say you start at the end, so butt is raised. If you need to alternate, I'm fine with that, but the butt doesn't touch the ground. Okay, that's pretty gnarly. I'm gonna put the weight away, furniture movers back. I'm gonna move my my barbell out of the way so I can do my hanging knee raises up there. All right. Okay, I'm gonna move this to this side. That's fine. Okay, when you do anything that's like you're hanging with your body weight, always ease into it first. Don't just like hop up somewhere. So make sure that you can support your body weight. With those shoulders, I want you to pull those shoulder blades down. So if you want to give me some scat pulls so we can warm up, that would be great. Okay, shake out those hands. With your hanging knee raise, I'm going to use this rig as kind of my line. If you have a pull-up bar in the doorway, just use like the door jamb as your line. Technically, with a hanging knee raise, you're going to be, shoulder blades are pulled down. You're going to do both legs, but I'm going to show one right now so I can talk and stand at the same time. When you do your knee raise, you're going to start with your heels back. So it's getting past this line. When you lift your knees up, I want hip knee to be past the hip crease. And then as you come back down, heel goes behind. So we're getting almost this like this crunch, and then superhero position. Crunch, superhero position. Okay, let's see what it looks like. We're hanging, heels are back, knees are up. Heels are back, knees are up. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to 10, 8, 9, and 10. There is a little bit of swaying just because I was trying to like control it a little bit and not use momentum, but just try to go slow, try to control your movements. All right, again, that's what our Mobility May is all about. We're not trying to lift super heavy. We're doing a lot of back stuff, which is gonna help support us as we age. And just trying to get that good range of motion, doing different things of like hanging that we normally don't get to do. Okay, be on the lookout for Friday's workout coming soon.